Sugar by Alan Graham. The line for the only toilet in the building is at least 6 people deep when I join. Christ alive, this place is a hole. A pokey recording studio in North London that's clearly seen better days. Outdated equipment, cramped facilities, and one single toilet. Whoever designed the place in the 60s had no idea that one December, 20 years later, the entire British music industry would descend to record yet another Christmas charity single. As I wait, I look through the lyric sheet for the song we're recording today. It's to find the couplet intended for me and my sister. I finally located it, sandwiched between lines for Andrew Ridgeley and the girls from Bucks Fizz. I sing it once, quietly, to myself. Remember when we fill our bellies, the starving faces on our telly. Jesus wept, you'd think they'd suffered enough. There's a loud snort from inside the toilet cubicle, followed by a flush as the occupant tries to disguise what he's been up to. There's more snow in here than outside. The door flings open and a 40-something man strides out confidently. His expensive look tries to scream, "Look at me, I'm Don fucking Johnson." What it actually sobs is, "I'm twice divorced and stuck in middle management." "All right, gorgeous," he cries, striding over and lowering his daytime shades to the end of his nose. "Which one are you again, sugar or spice?" I always hate this question. Especially coming from a creep like this. So I decide to lie. "I'm Spice," I simper, in a flawless imitation of my sister. "Of course you are," he shouts back. "It's obvious now. Oh God, you're definitely my favourite. For starters, you've got all the talent." I grin politely at this. Of course, everyone understands why you're talking to Tony LaGuardia about a solo project," he mutters, tapping his nose. "I mean, sometimes you've got to cut out the dead woods." A silent bomb explodes in my head at this news. My little bitch of a twin. A solo project. I don't let my shock at this revelation show. My polite grin remains flawless. Oh, no disrespect to Sugar, she's a great girl. I don't know if you're aware of this, but we had a bit of a thing a while back. Just casual. We don't like to talk about it. I have never touched this man before in my life. Lying bastard. "Look," he continues, his voice now sleazier than a Radio 1 DJ's. "If it doesn't work out with Tony, maybe I can help with your career." From out of nowhere, he produces a business card and creepily places it in my hand. Think about it. I'm the guy who cut Timmy Mallet an album deal. I'm about to tell him where he can put his card when there's a loud beeping noise. "Pardon me, darling," he declares, reaching into his jacket and pulling out a cutting-edge mobile phone. Most impressive thing about him so far. It's so modern and compact, it's hardly even bigger than a brick. He answers it. "Nigel, that's Climax, Empire Records. How can you make me richer?" There's a slight pause as he covers the mouthpiece with his hand. "Catch up later," he winks at me. "Been real." I am so furious at my sister that I forget to mutter "prick" under my breath as he walks away. I rack my brain for why she might betray me like this. I mean, we were always so close. She can't still be bitter about a few minor grievances that have built up over time, like, you know, when I wrecked her car by mistake. Well, there was that party on Simon Le Bon's yacht I didn't tell her about. All that filthy gossip I wrote about her on the top of the Pops men's box when I had that quickie with Lamal. Ooh, all those 3 boyfriends of hers I slept with. Oh, 4. If you count the ex-husband. He wasn't ex at the time. Okay, I realise, as I list it in my head, that does sound a bit terrible. But over the years, she's done just as bad to me. We are sisters. A few mistakes are no reason to screw me over like this. Fired up with anger, I forget I need a loo and head off to confront her. Turns out she's not even arrived at the studio for our recording yet. So I hail a cab to drive round to her flat. I'm not quite in time. Just as my taxi pulls up, I see her getting into one heading to the studio. I'm shocked by what she is wearing. The cow! We'd agreed to coordinate our outfits today. Double denim means business. It's sexy but serious to show that we take whatever it is the single is about seriously. I had honoured the agreement, but she was stabbing me in the back again with her look. A shiny green leotard and pink fluffy leg warmers with a matching off-the-shoulder cardigan. And a purple PVC rah-rah skirt with a chunky gold buckle. I'm so busy hating how good she looks. But before I know it, her taxi's driven off and I'm standing on a quiet, snowy street. This feels like a new low, and one that definitely calls for a cigarette. But, while rootling in my pockets, I find something far more useful. Before my sister turned into a backstabber, we'd exchanged spare keys. And here they are in my coat, just as I'm here outside her empty apartment. I quietly let myself in and begin looking around to see if I can find any further evidence of her betrayal. I barely started when, in a cupboard under the phone, I find a large stash of money. Crisp 20s. Hundreds of them. Wads of the stuff, all neatly wrapped up. Why would she have all this? The phone suddenly rings and instinctively I pick it up. Hi there! A loud American voice shouts down the phone. Tony LaGuardia here. Yes? I answer hesitantly. What time is it there in England? He continues. I can never work that out. I guess it's probably midnight or something. Doesn't matter. I'm just calling to confirm the studio recording dates we talked about. 2 weeks from January 12th, starting right here in LA. Project Solo is go. Final. Positive proof. My sister is a 100% pure evil, backstabbing, viper, bitch, queen from hell. But, two can play at that game. Hi, Tony. I purr down the line, imitating my sister's voice. I'm afraid I can't do those dates after all. Maybe March. I hope that's okay. There's a long, that really isn't okay pause. And I've been thinking, Tony, I've always really wanted to be taken seriously as a songwriter. So I've decided that this record will be exclusively my own songs, written just by me. Ciao! I hang up. That should have put the fear of God into him. Before I can get back to the money, I'm disturbed by a shuffling sound behind me. Babes, did you forget something? I spin round to see a bleary-eyed naked man standing at the bedroom door. I recognise his perfect physique instantly. Not his name, obviously, but he'd been a dancer on our most recent video. I'd even confided in Spice how much I fancied him. She is definitely not getting away with this. Yeah, I begin again in my sister's voice. You need to leave. It's just not working between us. This beautiful face looks genuinely shocked and a bit sad. It's not you, I continue, it's me. It's not even me, actually. No, it's this other guy I've started seeing. He's so much better than you are. I should maybe be feeling a tiny bit guilty over this, but there is something so satisfying about being able to mess with my sister's reputation this way. My new man is wonderful, and I don't mind the whole world knowing. All right, so he might be 57 years old and intermittently incontinent, but Peter Stringfellow is the man for me. His eyes briefly widen in surprise, but he starts getting dressed. Did you still want me to pay the guy when he turns up? He asks when he's finally mostly clothed and heading for the door. God, the mysterious money. No, I'll handle that. He's not been gone 5 minutes when the doorbell goes again. I buzz whoever it is into the building and wait by the front door, peering through the spy hole. As I watch, a man dressed as Father Christmas emerges from the lift and walks up to the door. Before he reaches it, I open it slightly. "Are you here for the money?" I whisper. "No," he growls sarcastically, "I'm here to bring festive fucking goodwill to all the kiddos! Of course I'm here for the money!" I let him in and shut the door. I'm not prepared for what St. Nick does at this point. From beneath his beard, he produces a fearsome-looking pistol, capped with an enormous silencer. For a split second, I think my life's in danger, but then he smiles at my reaction, takes the money, and starts shoving it into his sack. "No, I'm paid. Your sister, good as dead," declares. For a split second, I feel like I should be shocked by this revelation, that my own twin would want me killed. But then, part of my brain seems to admire it. After all, I can see the reasoning for it. I'm a rival in so many respects, and my death would be a big story. It would help launch her solo career and shift the back catalogue. Well, we're certainly cut from the same cloth, I whisper to myself. Father Christmas looks up at this. You do look a lot like her. I'd hate to make an unprofessional error. Shoot the wrong one. I brush my lapel and answer with an executioner's calmness. "Yeah, she's the one in a shiny green leotard, pink leg warmers and a purple skirt. You can't miss her." St. Nick seems hurt by that last remark. "I don't intend to." "Oh, sorry. Can I just say," he adds, "I'm a big fan of you, both of you. The music, I mean, your last album was terrific." I'm nonplussed by this. Thanks. "And well, as your sister has to die, I mean, I won't ask questions why, not judgmental in this job. It would be nice if one of you could go on making music." I smile wickedly. "Oh, I intend to." Yeah, but for that to work, you've got to get away with it. I mean, the moment our brains get splattered, begging your pardon, everyone's going to think it was you. If you don't mind me giving you a bit of advice, love, compliments of the season, I'd be getting yourself a patsy. Some dumb schmuck you can frame for all this. The smartest folk even get their patsy to hand over the money without telling them what it's for. I feel a pang of admiration towards my soon-to-be late sibling at this news. Still, we have a saying in this game, it's never too late to frame a mate. If you can think of anyone stupid and malleable, well, I'd be giving them a tinkle pronto. "Thank you," I reply. "Merry fucking Christmas, chortles Santa." And with that, he's gone. I move fast. If I'm going to drag an idiot into this, I can't do it. I need someone wealthy, and well-connected, but insecure enough to lie about his success with women. I pull out a business card from my pocket. As I wait on hold, I spy a framed gold disc hanging on the wall, celebrating our first album, Femme Fatale, just above the drinks cabinet, exactly where I keep mine. We're both on it. Beautiful, ruthless mirror images. Finally, a voice cuts in. Nigel S. Lomax, Empire Records. How can you make me richer? I look again. My sister's cold, haughty face. I think she would understand.